What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our Let's Play series here on the Amplified Console Edition. Now, as you can see, we're starting over here in the Nether. This is after the bug fix update, so we finally got efficiency back on our tools. It's been around about 4 or 5 days since I've done any recording, mainly because I've been having quite a few computer issues regarding the sound sync issues, which I'm hoping have finally fixed for this episode. But I'm sure I'll find out when it comes to editing in a bit. Now, I have actually been doing some work off camera in the Nether, just to celebrate that we got our efficiency back on our tools. Let me get a night vision potion so it's easier for you to see in here. And let me quickly disable autosave, otherwise them lag spikes are going to kill me. Okay, well, we don't want to look at the Enderman. Now, yeah, literally, the main thing I've been doing, I managed to finish off the half of the squid farm. I'm just waiting on gathering sugarcane to carry on finishing off that project, but that I will be doing off camera. And just because it's, as you saw in the time lapse in the last one, it's extremely repetitive. After I finished it, I will take you over there to see it. Now, regarding our Nether project, I'll show you the progress. I have been collecting all of the nether quartz, soul sand, magma blocks, and whatever mob drops seem to come. And is something pushing me? Yeah, it is. This guy, go away. And I've been smelting the netherrack that I do collect into nether brick using just this simple smelting system. I fill up some shulker chests, whack them on top. I've been using lava from down below. And yeah, this usually just builds up over time, but to be honest with you, it's got to the point where around about 90% of the netherrack I'm just leaving now. Now, as you can see from the spawns that we're getting up here, it is it's quite actually dangerous up here, to be honest with you. This is like the only area in this section of the nether that they can now spawn, because I'm going to take you down below to show you the progress that we've made. Once we get over here, and that night vision potion might have been a bit of a mistake because everything is insanely bright. But yeah, let's hop down there. We've got our elytra on. I want to forget that. Yeah, as you can see, I dug down the entire land mass section over here. And then I used half slabs of the nether brick to cover it up, stop spawn, so we're not getting any gas or anything while digging it out. I did corner it off with cobblestone walls very early on into the dig project. But yeah, the only thing we've got to do now is just take down the ceiling. That's probably going to take me another few days. It's going to be something that I do in between episodes also. But yeah, we're definitely a very large step forward towards building our nether farm. Now, the nether farm is going to be obviously for the zombie pigmen, mainly for the gold that I want. And we're going to also, I want to incorporate a different type of platform towards the top of the farm to get ghast and magma slimes. And then also we're going to be farming enderman, because as you saw, there's a ridiculous amount. And we've got to see if we can actually take off here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, yeah, so what I'm doing at the moment is, as you can see from here, I'm digging it out pretty much chunk by chunk. What I'm doing is that I'm digging a 16 block section. Oh no, skellies. That was a bad idea. Come on, move. Yeah, I'm digging like 16 blocks over, and then probably about 3 or 4 chunks worth at a time going down, just to avoid, I would just do the entire thing in one lot, like just take it down layer by layer. But then that runs the risk, as soon as you go down another 2 layers, you're going to have ghast spawning up here, which is the main thing we want to avoid. So I'm going to do it just going by probably about a 1x4 chunk section each time until we've taken down the ceiling. And then once we're ready to build the farm over here is probably when I'll next bring you back. Now, the project we want to do today is to start fixing some of the stuff that the title update 54 has broken for us. One of the main things that I wanted to fix was my elevator, so I'll bring you back once I get over there. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, we're back over here at the cottage area. Now, the elevator that we want to fix is this one that's actually hidden in the ground. It was a piston elevator that used the piston dislocation. So you'd walk in and the pistons would obviously pull you up. But thanks to the title update 54, they got rid of dislocation. I thought it was going to be in the game for about a year in accordance to how slow they was updating the game, but as you noticed, they done around about 3 major updates in a row, and yeah, to try bring us up to date with the Minecraft Windows 10 version, which means the piston dislocation glitch that I thought was going to be in the game for at least 6 to 12 months was only in the game for about 3 months. Since no, actually, it's been about 6 months. I think the dislocation glitch came in at Christmas. But yeah, we're gonna have to tear this entire thing out, and I want to replace it with a slime block elevator that I did create around about 3 or 4 different variants in my redstone test build. Each of them were rather on the large side, so I actually done a little bit of YouTubing to see if there's any better designs, and yeah, there definitely was. And there's an extremely simple design that uses the observer block, which Skippy6 Gaming has just done a tutorial on, so I will put the tutorial link in. Let me just clear an area first, because we're gonna have to tear all of this area out anyway. He's just done a tutorial on it, so I don't even know what that is. But that new group function when people are looking for other people to play games with. Yeah, Skippy6 has just done a tutorial on the slime block elevator that I'm going to be building. Extremely simple. To be honest with you, after watching me do a couple of layers of it, it's unlikely that you will actually need to watch the tutorial. I'm going strictly just off of a picture that I've taken from the tutorial, because it should be pretty simple, but I'm going to quickly tear this monstrosity down, and we'll do that in a very quick fashion right now. Okay, and we're back, guys. Now, as you saw, quickly got rid of that, and to be honest with you, the majority of the stuff that we need for this project, we probably recovered from doing that. Now, let me just double check the image to make sure that we've got everything. Everything is sticky piston, so what we are going to have to do, let me just get our redstone chest out. I'm going to have to make some room in my inventory as well. We don't need cobblestone, don't really need dirt. What else don't we need? Don't need 19 bits of redstone, our slabs. We can get rid of these tripwire hooks, they're not involved in it. The blue wool I'll just put into the ender chest, because we'll probably want to patch things up after. We are going to want some redstone blocks, some more sticky pistons, and did we have any normal pistons? No, we only had sticky pistons in that original design anyway. Got about a stack and a bit of sticky pistons, redstone, repeaters, just whack that up to a stack, so I think that's what we need. No comparators, and then we've got some basic building blocks and some unmovable blocks, which is the furnaces. I think we're all good to go. So let's throw that back into there. Pick up our ender chest in case we need to access it. Now, have we got a button? I think we can make a button if we just grab a piece of stone. Grab you. And can we no longer do that in our inventory? There we go. It's going on the wrong thing, clearly. Okay, so we want our... Whereabouts do we want it? Dead center? Or about here? Yeah, I think about here. So, got to make sure that there's no string because this uses observer blocks. And that's the last thing we want to encounter problems with. So we want a sticky piston, slime blocks, and then we want our immovable blocks at the bottom. We want obsidian for that, just because it looks a little bit nicer than the furnaces at the bottom. And then we want, what is it we wanted? Oh, clearly we want the redstone there, so the button actually works, don't we? Okay, button, beautiful. And then let's get some stone bricks. Awesome. Okay, so that's our first initial launcher, and then we want to go up by 1. And then, just so you know, I'm actually going by just a very blurry picture on my mobile phone at the moment, rather than having a tutorial playing on another screen. It should be simple enough for us to be able to do. Then we do that. Let's just use this to build up as well. We want 1 at the back. And then we want some redstone dust on there. We need our repeaters. So we want a repeater into that. Yep. And we should have our observers on us. Where are they? There they are. Oh. Can we do this with... that is not the way we want that to face. You know what an easier way of doing it is? Oh, stop bouncing for you. Let's break this for a sec. Let's get our same blocks back. Then we put the observer. Really? Oh yeah, it's been a while since I played around with the observers, so obviously I'm facing them in the wrong direction. Which means we can just go like so, like so, like so. That's the way that we want it to face. Get rid of them. And then we want a repeater into here on 3 ticks. That is correct. And we want to do some sticky piston magic, which would be 1 facing us there. Then we want a observer facing down into that one, I do believe, which goes like that. And then let me just build off the side of here. So we want another sticky piston facing us there. And then we want let's get rid of that block first. So yep. We don't want to put that block in place just yet. So there's a redstone block that goes here, but obviously we don't want to activate anything right now. And then we want another sticky piston, and then our slime block, and then we want an immovable block on top of that. That looks about right. And then we want our redstone block to go into there, which goes like that. And then we want our string, which will be here. And then that goes just in front of that observer, which it should not have done anything even close to that. Have we done something wrong? No, it doesn't look like we have. But that should not have done that, and that... Oh, crap. Oh, whoops. Everything's going wrong. Redstone on camera is never a good idea for me. Okay, so... I think we got rid of our string. So string in front of that. And then there should be... Okay, let's get rid of you. I think it might be because there's random bits of string still floating around. I've got to make sure that I get them all. Okay, so yeah. So that should then pull that back due to that one activating on a delayed signal. There we go. Yes, it shouldn't be doing... Oh, okay. Why is it sending a double pulse? It should not be doing that. There we go. So let's see if this works. There we go. And that's how it's done apparently. Don't know why it didn't work the first time, but yeah, we got there. So that's each segment. So you've got an observer facing forward with a piece of string. So then when you go through the string, sends a signal to this repeater. It then lights up that redstone, pushing this out, which then activates that one, which pushes this piston out, which then the slime block drags this sticky piston out with the redstone. It's then sending you up to the next platform, and it's pretty much just this exact section here, repeated over and over till you get to the top. So I'm going to do a very quick time lapse and get this one built. Okay guys, now that's all done. I am gonna have to enclose it obviously. Now, is it getting to night time yet? As you saw, I had to sleep halfway through the project there. I did grab a load of furnaces just to save on issues of slime blocks sticking. So we'll just run these up. And then, oh, is something missing there? Let me quickly just reactivate that one there. Because I jumped back down, you're going to need a quick drop because when you set these off going in reverse, some of them seem to stay out. So I'm going to keep the quick drop that I've got for this area, and hopefully that should keep it working perfectly fine. As you saw, there's no issues going up. I'll give you a demonstration after I finish enclosing it, just so it's a lot safer going up. So otherwise it just kicks you miles out at the top in no general direction. I want to take this up to about there to where we want the dirt level. And then, oh, we should have some ender pearls on us, yeah. Be quicker just to ender pearl down. And away we go. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We want another line. Which way are they facing when we do it? Okay, so they're facing towards us. And crouch, jump. Oh, right click. Yeah, the pick block, as you saw during the very quick construction of this elevator, does come in handy doing repetitive things like this. Switching between the redstone block and the stone bricks block was a hell of a lot easier using that. I'm not sure if I've got enough furnaces. I should have, hopefully. Okay, that's that. And then we want one more line to go up at the front. We're definitely going to want to sleep because I've been creepered twice in this area in the last day of playing. I can hear slimes. I'm not sure if did we pick up our bed? Yes, we did. Now, also in between the episodes, I did go ahead and set up a nether tunnel to our spawn area because there was no way I was making that run again twice in a row on the update day after dying at the Woodlands Mansion was more than enough for me to realise I needed a quicker way of getting back and forth. Because that drove me insane. Literally, it takes around about 20 to 25 minutes starting, well, having no gear on you whatsoever and trying to make your way back up. Now we want these. I know how to do this actually. Get some stone bricks. Go 1, 2, 3. Most slime blocks are in this area, so do that. And then crouch and jump with the furnaces again. And then that will be that enclosed, and then I think we need to get some dirt to patch over the top of this area. Now, I'm a little bit worried that all of these things that I'm leaving open on the sides are... Hopefully this doesn't set any of them off. Yep, there goes one. There we go. All of these little areas, I want to make sure that we've got torches in them. Yeah. Do that. Quick torch. Quick torch. Just to stop any mob spawns from around here, because we've got our slime farm very close by and our double mob spawner. We don't really want to be creating any spaces for other hostile mobs to be spawning in the area. All this jumping's going through my food. I need to sort out a decent food source as well. I've tried breeding cows and I've managed to get up to 9 cows before it gave me the maximum number has been reached. And I've gone round killing all passive animals. We need to get rid of this string. And, okay, now I'm confused. What is this? There we go. yeah, I managed to reach 9, so I've been living off of potatoes as it is at the moment. We have we've got any more furnaces? No, of course we haven't, but we're very close to the top, so that string shouldn't be there. Oh, this may kill us. No, we're right. Feather falling for the win. Okay. Let's break this. We should have some cobblestone or something of that type in here. Let me quickly as well get some regen going on. Have we got any cobblestone? Got enough stone bricks, haven't we? Let's just punch a hole in you. Really? One place that'll punch a hole and it's gravel. There we go. We just need a few more furnaces and I can't be asked to go all the... I should have really just gone up to the main base. It's literally just at the top of the elevator as well. But we're here now. Throw some torches down on the way back. Oh, not you. Let's patch you up. And there should be a crafting table. Let's make some furnaces. 4. Fingers crossed that's the magic number. I can hear mobs around here. I don't know why. I shouldn't be hearing mobs there. Nice. Yeah, definitely going to need more than 4. Which way was that facing? I was facing this way, wasn't I? How many are we short? Oh, we're short like 3. Let's go over to the house. Now, I usually have furnaces made. 4, yeah, that'll do. Get some dirt, just to patch it up at the top. Yup. And yup. Okay, so furnace, crouch, jump. Sweet. Okay, so that's that done. And we want to do some quick terraforming around here. Just to patch it all up, make it look nice. We want this to come across. I'm hoping it kicks me up high enough to jump out of here anyway. Do a little something like that. And then we definitely want to bring this one back. Just into there. And then we should be able to do that. Now, where's our... Yeah, that's our quick drop. And that's our... We're going to have to make this safer for us to not fall down into it. I'll do that in between episodes. I'll figure out a way of activating a trapdoor at the top here once we reach the top. But let's hop down and give it a test run. So that's our way in. Let me quickly as well while I'm here. Now, have we got everything? No, we have not. Let's pick up our stuff first of all. Put you back into there. Are you silk touch? No, you're not. You are not. Nope. Yep. Nope, you're fortune. No, you're silk touch. I'm going insane. And then let's go. Oh, see, that did not. Okay, that was just a little bit iffy. But because each section activates, even if you do miss a section and fall down, you'll probably be caught by the previous section as it activates. But yeah, it's not too bad. Let's give it another quick test run just to make sure. So that's our way in. Now, I have got auto saving off, as you can see, because the lag spikes will definitely interfere with this. as you all well know if you're playing on console versions. So if we just make sure we're in the center, I really want to patch this area up. I don't like it being exposed. It's annoying me. Let's just put some stone bricks in there just so it neatens it up. Okay. Yeah, I think you need to be the closest far side of where the sticky pistons are. Oh, now it's all just going crazy. Yeah, I think if you're not at the far side of it, that's definitely going to interfere now, isn't it? You know what, let me throw a block on there, just to set them off. There we go. That's an easy way of clearing it. Sorry about that, that's my phone. It's usually on silent while I'm recording. Obviously not today. Now we've got to make sure that we're as far over on this side as we can be before activate. Well, that didn't work. And it should be no problem as long as you're on this far side. So then you're not interfering as the pistons come out. But yeah, as long as you do that, it's perfectly fine. It's a working elevator, which is a lot more than I could say for our last one, which was completely broken due to the dislocation being taken out. Now, before we end off today's episode, I want to take you over and show you the other minor change that I made to our mining outpost. So let's just hop over here, get some flight. Villager breeding still broken, slightly annoying, but that is in the bugs reported to Mojang. It's not marked down as being fixed at the moment. Basically what it's doing is each time you load up your game, it's clearing the inventories of your villagers, preventing them from breeding, which means when you load up the game they'll start farming, but because they've not got a full inventory they don't start throwing food to each other again. But you can manually instigate the breeding if you start trading or throw a load of food at them, and that works perfectly fine. Now the other change I made was over here. I need to get a couple more beacons because I moved the one from here back over to our quad iron golem farm for the tree cutting, but yeah, I think that's in the next episode. We'll start off by getting some more beacons. But let's see if I can make this little jump. Yeah, the change I made over here is the elevator. I've changed it just for the dispenser pointing up into the plus sign of glass with a water stream going over to the hoppers. Let me just see if I can end up there. And then, oh my god, my inventory is so full of garbage. Okay, let's just see if we can get in here. Yeah, one bad thing is that it's insta-mine with sandstone again, so we've got to be very careful in these areas. Oh, no. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, yeah, we definitely don't want to go doing that because there's water up there. Let's try go further than the water's going to be to get up there so then we can actually have a look. And I've just broken a hopper, which is, I'm just destroying everything. It's all going wrong. Get rid of that furnace. Don't need that anymore. We definitely want to keep the obsidian because that's a major pain to harvest. Reconnect that hopper chain. Break you. Just want to hop up here to show you how it's linked up at the moment. It doesn't matter if blocks go into this hopper chain because it feeds into our mass storage anyway. Okay, so break some of these. Shouldn't really be doing it by fish, should I? And yeah, here we go. So yeah, they get shot up to here to the water stream. They then get caught by the water stream, sent over to these hoppers, sent it into the hopper chain, which then leads around that way into our deep storage system. Let me just light up the area that I've clearly just uncovered. Oh, I don't even know which way is an easy way out now. Okay, it's definitely night time, so we'll just shoot one over there. Gonna be miles away. Awesome. Have we got any beds around here? I think we've got one in a cubby hole over this area, but now that there's mobs about, it's probably going to be a bit of a pain. on. Really? Why am I not sprinting? It's not going to let me sleep, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Sweet. Yeah, so, let me get rid of these mobs because there's guaranteed to be a creeper somewhere. Let's get rid of you. And I've lost my bearings, so we're over this way. There we go. Yeah, what I've done is I swapped it out for just the dispenser pointing upwards into the plus sign of the glass to create the elevator. And then that goes into the water stream over to the hoppers, and it's about 100 times quicker than what our initial drop elevator was. Now, I've done a very simple circuit here, like you've got the constant clock going, but because I've got this little circuit, it's this won't output a signal unless there's something in the dispenser, which will then activate this repeater, turning off this red zone torch, unlocking the clock, which allows the clock to again go off. But as you can see, if this system wasn't here, you'd get that constant clicking, which drives everyone insane. Well, it does me. So put that back, and then that locks that, and then that's all happy. But yeah, I'll throw some items into the system quickly just so you can tell. Go over to here. Now I've not done any sort of decorating or sorting out. Throw some gravel, some cobblestone. Stone bricks aren't being sorted. Dirt is being sorted. Stone is being sorted. As you can hear the clicking going off. So then that goes up into the water streams, which then gets carried over to our deep storage units, and that's the that's the gravel. And we should have the dirt light up in a second. And yeah, that's the dirt going into the system now. Now, as soon as the items are finished going through, that clicking was up, and all happy days. Now, next episode, I think we'll approach doing some actual building, decorating, cosmetic works, because our world's starting to look a little bit, I wouldn't say dirty or bad, but it's not well put together at the moment. I want to start finishing off buildings like this one. For starters, it's starting to bug me because I've been here quite a bit. So we'll probably get a beacon to replace that, sort out the ceiling, figure out something for the floor, and come to a decision on the outside. But yeah, for today, I think that's going to be it. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, and it's your first time to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for future Minecraft content, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.